So then now begins our new journey into the Runescape old school 2007. We used to play this game, but then they took out the wilderness and they took out free trade, and then everybody quit the game. Everyone quit the game because you couldn't go to the wilderness and attack everybody and get all their items. And now we created the account, right? Because you always create accounts because you got to create pure accounts. So we put on the music, and then the first problem we were tackling went to worlds. We wanted to switch the worlds, and then we're like, oh my gosh, why was there so many? Why do we need so many worlds for this game? I mean, there was less of them. I know I looked at the game when it first opened up, and I played quite a bit, and then there wasn't this many worlds, and then actually these arrows on the side, I was wondering what the arrows on the side did. I was like, oh, why is there arrows on the side? There's all these worlds, what do they do? And then I was like, wow, there's even more worlds. There's actually another row, right? 470, yes, there's another row of worlds. So I imagine RuneScape is just going to keep adding more and more rows. It's just I can't even see anything just because there's so many numbers of which world we choose, because we're looking, there's so many. There's Wilderness PK for free. Wilderness PK. Oh, there is a Wilderness PK trade for free. So trade has all of the members, and then these have less members, right? So these are the members worlds, I believe. Members worlds with the gold stars. Okay, so which world do we choose? We're going to choose the PvP world free. Yes, we're going to go on the PvP world free for now, I believe 417. 417 PvP world free. How many players were on there? There was 156. So it is a pretty populated world. I guess there is more players on there. Average is like 200. Then if they take out the worlds, then you have less worlds to switch on. I know I already seen that podcast a long time ago. So now we could log into the RuneScape. Oh, we have to change the recording size. Oh, the screen's bigger than it should be. Actually, guys, don't even worry, because look, we figured it out. You could actually resize the window, because we hit the full screen button and it goes to full screen, right? Or we could resize it or make it any size we want, so we're not limited to the normal size it is. But the buttons are missing. We should look into that. Why are they not there? We have to pick a unique display name, right? We should do something so we don't get logged out. So what is our display name? I don't even know. I have to create one. So we could make the window any size we want. Then we could record any part of the screen we want. Wow, we could make it full screen or not full screen. So then already we're having even more problems. We can't figure it out. We're trying to pick a unique name. We create the name Superflower, look up name, and then the name disappears, and then we hear a beep. What does that mean? So would JKX know what's happening? Because we can't set name if we hit the enter button. Oh, okay, we hit the enter button. So if you're having this problem too, when you're entering your display name and you keep clicking the look up name and you keep hearing that beep, all you have to do is hit the enter button. That solved it. So in order to play RuneScape, you must select a name. A display name, Superflower. Sorry, this display name is not available. Try clicking one of the for a suggestion instead. Warcraft Grom Key 85 Zombie 124. We don't want any of those. So we still have to figure out our name then. We actually found one. We found a good one. We found one in order to say we can. This may be changed. So display name A, I say. So great. This display name is available. So we could say set the name. Is that our name? Requesting. What was that other sounds? Now, this is a PvP where players may attack you once you leave this safe area. Click to continue. Setting your appearance. Before you get started, you will need to set the appearance of your character. Please use the open interface to set your appearance. So this is the typical bot. Right? The typical bot. How do they look like? The typical bots. They just look exactly like that. So we should not look like that just so we don't get in trouble. So we'll put on the beard and put on the head. There we go. Now we don't look like a bot. Well, we have to change the torso color, right? If it's just the colors. If you don't change anything, they're going to call you that. So we have to make it a black or blue or something. Yeah, maybe a black top. Oh, there was a teal one. There we go. Yes, nobody will bother me now. What about the feet? Can we change the feet? Oh, we can change the feet. What else can we change? The hair. Oh, a whole bunch of things. Jeez, what should we even look like? Blue hair, orange hair. Wow, what about the black hair? Yes, they won't suspect us with the black hair. So what else is the jaw? Oh, okay. So many options. So many customization options. Oh, that one looks cool. And then the hands, okay. Oh, and then the arms. We go, yes, the armed sleeves, the legs. I want there's these ones. Yes, there we go. Feet, we could change our boots. The hair, we could change the hair. That was the color. With the heads, what could we make it look like? Holy, they added a whole bunch of new options too. Jeez, can't even tell what we look like. There we go. What was the first one there? There we go. We could always change our hairstyle, right? There's a barber in the game, hopefully. So there we go. We're finally done. We could accept. So now what do we do? Before you begin, you read through the controls guide here. Talk to you. You can't attack players here. So as soon as we leave this place, we can attack players. So I thought that the WASD moved the cameras. Maybe it's the arrow buttons. Okay, so we can talk to you. Can we leave the tutorial island? Greetings, I see you a new arrival. You may welcome new visitors. Continue. You have already learned the first thing needed. This world needs taking to other people. You'll find many inhabitants in this world. Useful things to say. By clicking on me, you can talk to them. Before we get going, if you could be kind to let me know how much experience you have. How much experience to answer? Simply click and choose your answer. What I played in the past, but not recently. I'm a experienced player. I'm brand new. This is my first time here. I played in the past, but not recently, so I'd probably be the accurate thing. I played in the past, but not recently. Oh, and then he says it. Wonderful. Thank you. Now then, let's start looking at your options menu. Please click on the flashing spinner found at the bottom. Oh, there's the buttons. On the side panel, you can now see a variety of game options, such as the screen brightness and other things. Now, can we talk to the guide to leave? Talk to you to leave. Okay, yes, we could also hit the space button, right? We could move on. So that doesn't change the camera. How do you set it so WASD changes the camera? So this is the tutorial of the game. If you're ever wondering how to play the game, this guy will teach you. He says to take this fishing net and go catch fish. And then you'll be able to catch shrimp. And then you'll be able to level up your cooking skill. Yes, your cooking. You go, we caught the shrimp. We caught the shrimp. Hello, would you take a look at my menu? Let's see if there's a menu. There's skills. We got a cooking, fishing. What do we do? What do we want? I managed to catch some shrimp. Excellent. He has given you some tools. So now we could cut down the tree, right? We can cut the tree. Please wait. And eventually we get something else in our inventory. Right? We get some logs in the inventory. So now what do we do with the logs? What do we do? Tell me. Now that you have some shrimp, you're going to want to cook them. To do that, you will need a fire. Now that you have some logs, it's time to light a fire. First, click on the tinderbox, then tinderbox highlighted. We know how to do this, I think. We click it, and then we click here, right? Now we start the fire. Your character is attempting to light the fire, and then we successfully made the fire. Now it's time to get cooking. To do so, click on the shrimp, and then click on the fire. Please wait. Your character has managed to cook shrimp. Moving on. Well done, you have cooked our shrimp. Now speak to the survival expert. So all the way over here, I would imagine. The tree, we can't even think about cutting down oak trees. We need a whole level 5 wood cutting, don't we? Level 5 wood cutting. So we can't even get the trees, the oaks. We can't go through the door though, right? With the arrows where it says to tell me to go. And then the chef says, oh, welcome, you can cook here. I already know how to cook. He taught me. That is not cooking. Take this flour and water and make some bread. Oh, okay, and then we cook the bread, right? Wow, you're just a master chef, Tyrell. It's like you've cooked before. Wow, you're all that cooking paid off. So we need something. We made the bread. We could go now, right? Yes, we could go. We made the bread. So now that the bread is made, the next part of the game, what do we do in the next part of the game? Oh, we're gonna have to run over here, I guess. Yes. So it's just like the other games, right? The quest trackers. It'll show you how to go to the quest. It'll just follow the arrows. So hopefully it's like this through the entire game so we don't get lost anywhere. Because as soon as we get lost, we won't know what to do. We always need somebody guiding us, telling us where to go. And then you talk to the quest guy and he says, here's some quests. So now we are allowed to do quests. You can start the quest. Go down the stairs, right? No, talk to you. Now the other quest start it. What do we do? Quest themselves. Moving on. Here we go. We just had to talk to him. Alright, and then the next part of the tutorial. All we had to do was run over here, right? We go to the arrow. Sure did simplify things. You know, you can say, oh, welcome here, go mine the ores over there, right? Go mine the coppers. The game tells you to go over there, and then you go over here. You want the copper first, and then the tin, you can get that too, and then do you have to talk to him again? He's going to tell us everything about this, right? Go to the furnace. No, the arrows, just follow the arrows. It's really not too difficult, I guess. They really thought of everything this time. Just use the arrows and nobody will have a chance to get lost. And then we just hammer on the anvil. Yes. Click where the arrow is, and then we can make our first weapon. Wow, you can make your own weapons in here, just like a weaponsmith. That's pretty sweet. So now a weaponsmith. You'll be told how to equip them later, so we can't even equip the dagger yet. Eventually, we'll be able to equip the dagger. Yeah, hopefully. It says that we cannot equip any daggers. This game, you've been told to equip that later. So now, the combat instructor, what did you say? You said you were a great swordsman. And then you said, go, now you may equip your dagger. Oh, we can equip the dagger. Sweet. And then what did he say? Did he say, here's some bows and arrows? To unequip the go to, so you have to unequip the item. Yes, they have to unequip it. Here we go. We unequipped it. So now we equip some stuff, right? We got a sword and a shield. You should check the attack icon. So we're going to go with attack XP, strength XP, defense. So we just want a pure strength, right? Strength is the only thing we need in this game. Well, maybe attack rating, but if you only have strength, but we need the rune two-hander. So do we do strength, or do we only need the rune two-hander? So many options in this game, because your level's based on your stats, right? So if you level up defense, then your character's screwed, and then you have to start at level 1 again. So we don't want defense. We want what do we want? Do we want a pure attack pure? They don't do any damage on free to play. Do we want a pure strength pure? They can't use the rune two-hander. Strength attack, defense, no defense. So we attack the rat and we get a strength experience, right? Because we don't even have the weapons to equip. We wouldn't even be able to do anything with attack. Attack would just be a waste. Yes, well, now we could go and attack these other rats. You have already done that, so perfect. We have succeeded. We have defeated the rat. That rat didn't even know that we were coming here. We did it. We successfully killed the giant rat. So here now we can go range the rats. They give us a bow and arrows now. They give them. Alright, then we go to rapid, right? We just want a ranged XP, so we can shoot them behind the gate so the enemy cannot even hit us. It is so overpowered. Because you're sitting here shooting the enemy, and the enemy is like, oh, I wish I could attack that person over there, but you cannot, because we had the bows and the arrows with the ranged. Yeah, we did. Level 1, so eventually it should be level 99. Should only take a few days for that. 99 is just a few day endeavor. Just go range since we're just about level 2 already. So here we go, up these stairs, yes. The arrows tell us to go up, so then we go. So we level 3 to 18, what does that mean? We could go through the doors here, and then we could go to the banks. Why isn't it going down? The camera. So now the banking tutorials. Now we could bank everything so we don't lose everything. What do we want to do? It'd be a melee ranged or a ranged tank? Melee range tank or a mage, or mage is good, I don't know. Go to the booth. It's gonna tell us here that everybody votes on everything. Last man standing rewards. Now we could go to the arrows. What is going to the bank? To the arrows. Then we could click on the banker. Hello, who are you? You're my accountant? No, I'm not your accountant. Here we could go check. What is this? Membership none. Upgrade now. Go talk to him. As you can see, what is the world? 2,000 players, but the membership, we used to be exactly awesome. Only this anyway. Continue through the door. So now we could continue the tutorial. So what was the next part of the tutorial? We're actually just about done the tutorial, so that's really good. We just burned through the tutorial, so you don't have to actually do the tutorial, right? You could go talk to everybody, and you just hold the space button, and then he will tell you these buttons are popping up. Click on the buttons, and then you click on the buttons, and then the arrows will pop up, and then the game will tell you follow the arrows. So you really can't lose in this game. There's no way to lose in this game. Well, if we go over here, is that where we're supposed to go? Oh, here is where the arrows are. So now we could choose our character. We could be the hardcore Iron Man. We could die and then start all over again, or we could be the regular character and not have anything to worry about, or we could be the Iron Man. We cannot trade with anybody. So what do we even do? There's options. We could be the mage. So what is our attack style? Rapid. Mage. Do we only train mage and hit points? So we use the mage spell. Then we cast it on the chicken. Success. Oh, we are finished. You want to go to the mainland? Yes, we do. Are you planning to become an Iron Man, by the way? Click to continue. What is the Iron Man? You do not want to become an Iron Man. No, I am not planning to do that. I am not planning to be an Iron Man, we can say. When you get to the mainland, you'll find yourself in the town of Lumbridge. Some ideas can get out there. That's him, you can't miss him. He's holding the big staff with the question mark. Go talk to him. And then prepare yourself. So we just have our arrows. So we could just get destroyed over here. So we have to run over to the bank. Where's the bank? Oh no, it's the wrong way. Don't run that way. So we have to recollect ourselves. There's level 3s, level 4s over here, level 79s. So we have to work on the run. We shouldn't be running. Are we safe here? I don't think we are. Why does it show the... So you can attack people here. I wonder if you attack people at the bank or not. So we should go to the bank, right? Climb up the staircase. So why does it not show the crest? We should just bank everything, deposit everything. Let's throw everything in here, and then we can go explore the world without losing anything, right? So now it's a whole new world to explore in the Runescape. We have everything in the bank. Go deposit the pot. We need to keep all the pots. We could eventually start collecting all the pots for some reason. Why do you want to collect all the pots? No, we're not junk collectors. We want to deposit all of the runes, deposit all of the arrows, and then here now, are we wearing anything? Where's the inventory? Here, we are not. So now we are completely safe in this PvP world. You may attack once you leave the safe area. Oh, okay, so the bank is safe, and then outside the bank is not safe, so a PvP world is different, huh? I wonder if the Lumbridge starting place is safe. Well, this video is already like 14, 15, 16. We already created the character. We finished the tutorial islands. Now we can move on to the game. What is going to happen in the game? Holy jeez, wow, so we have to get crazy levels. What do we even do? These things are grayed out. We need to be a member.